So as we all know, we are currently in a crypto bull run market cycle, and in addition to that, we also have a pro crypto president, which has never happened before in the entire history of the crypto space. Now, I have a project which I've been researching, and it's called Nomy Finance. This project is one of those solid projects that I'm looking at, and this will be a very perfect fit to be able to position myself very well for the bull run which we are currently in. And alt season is very close, so Bitcoin has been soaring to new all-time highs. We're currently around 109k USD for one Bitcoin. So however, if we take a closer look to what we have on Nomy Finance, this is the Twitter page, and here we have a global platform for growing and managing digital wealth. Is a strategic venture and technology provider. So Nomy Finance happens to be one of those solid projects that is currently within the pre-sale season. And if you all know what pre-sale is usually when a token is still undergoing the discounted price before it gets out there. And once it's out there, the prices usually picks up. And if you've positioned yourself during the pre-sale before its launch, it's a very good time to start looking at huge upside and all. So if we look at this here, this is the official website for Nomy Finance. So all you can do is just quickly sign up to get started and all. So I've signed up already, so let's take a look at what well anticipating here. So if we look at this, we are around that pre-market phase. So within the pre-market phase here, what we want to do is we want to take a look at everything that this coin has, the tokenomics, and every other key metric and fundamentals that is very important while you're looking at any project at all. So if you look at this is like the round 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they've completed all of this. They've been able to raise over 110 million USD. And if you look at this, the current price for this token currently is 0.06, and this is a very good price. If this token should move from this price to, let's say, 50 cents or thereabout, that would be a very huge upside profit. So however, let's take a look at other important metrics here that we need to know. So if you look at it here, look at this side of the project. This is the project overview. You can look at the key metrics, the tokenomics, and the buy backup and everything in between. So if we look at what we have here on the key metrics on this here, we'll notice that this is under the blockchain of ERC20, and this is like a breakdown of everything around this token. You can go research and take it your time to look at the numbers very closely. So what I'm going to do next is I want to buy some of these assets to be able to get a stake and position myself for the bull run like we've discussed. So if you look at this here, if we look at this here, if we put in 6,000, let's say we're using 6,000. If we use this is like a calculator that will help you estimate how much you'll be making for when this thing takes off. So if you look at this here, I'll be getting 10,000 Nomy, and after listing, my initial 6,000 will be around 30k, which is quite a huge upside. Okay, so back to this section here, I want to buy some, and I have some USDT. I'll be using USDT to get some Nomy, so I'll buy with the maximum I have here. So I have about $6,127 which I'm going to buy. So let's purchase some of this token, and okay, so now we've purchased this, and this is a successful transaction. So I want to copy this code for the airdrop. I want to copy this and have it somewhere. So having done this now, if we look at this now, I've successfully purchased this token, and currently I'll be looking at a possible listing of, if this goes to 0.12, that's already 2 times the initial price, and if it even goes beyond, that's some major numbers. So one other thing I want to look at is I want to compare this with a project called Neo. So if you look at this here, for this particular project, Neo was also one of those nice projects that did very well during the last bull run market cycle. However, if you compare this with what we are currently having with Nomy Finance, we can see that this launched at a very low price, around 0.014, and went as high as $4-5. So imagine if we do get similar, push on Nomy Finance, that would be an insane return. So, however, one other thing I want you guys to note is we also have other, stuffs which is available here, which you could also look up. So you could actually opt in for, staking and other functions that you can also, explore here on the platform. So do take this as my own opinion. It's not a financial advice. This is my own opinion when it comes to Nomy Finance and what I've noticed so far. So if you look at this, you can also, do some fixed staking. There's the launch pool, and also there's margin trading, which is relatively new to the platform. So um, that's about it, guys. So do well to look into this project and let us know in the comment section what do you think about this, and if you've already gotten some coins for yourself. So I'm going to be leaving the link to the socials in the video description, and also the link for you to be able to sign up on Nomy Finance. So we also have the community link, the Twitter link, and every other resource, so that you can join and keep tabs and have a close reach to what's going on with this project and every other thing in between. Do well to do your own research, and as always, keep it simple.